Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to do gradient effect on Hover using Webflow interactions. Step 1 is to set the gradient colors. This button animation is based on 6 background gradients, 3 main gradients and 3 transition. We have the palm, the forest and the sunset gradients. Between them we have the palm sunset gradient, the sunset forest gradient and the forest palm gradient. Step 2 is to create a button. Let's drag a div block into our layout. Add CSS name, button block, and set the width and height to 80 pixels. Inside we will put another div block and add CSS button gradient. Set the width to 100%, also the height to 100%, and duplicate it 6 times, same as the number of our gradient background colors. Just for now, let's set the display to flex so we can see all the button gradient inside, and copy all the colors gradient into our button gradient div block. Step 3. Set the position and the z-index. Let's go back and set the display of the button block to block and the position to relative, because it's contain all the button gradient inside. The button gradient, we set the position to absolute with full mode. Now we're going to duplicate one button and add a combo class of static and set the position to static. This will be our base button. Now we will add a combo class for each gradient button of the z-index. Our z-index is our position in our display. Step 4 is to styling our button. Let's add a div block inside our button block and name it Play Icon. Let's set the display to flex, align to center, justify to center, and position absolute. Set the z-index to 7 and add our icon. Now I can see that 80 pixels it's a little bit too big, so let's change our button block to 70 pixels. And also I want to add some round corners. Let's add a radius of 8 pixels. But nothing happened. What we need to do is set the overflow to hidden. And now it's great. Step 5 is to set up our animation. Let's choose our button block and go to our interaction panel. Start a new element trigger, mouse over, and start a new timed animation on over. Let's name it Button Gradient On. Now we will set the opacity of the button gradient static and button gradient number 6 to 100% and all the other buttons to 50%. And this will be our initial state. After that, what we're going to do is to set the opacity of button number 6 to 50%, button number 5 to 100%, and after that button number 6 will be with 0%, button number 5 will be with 50%, and button number 4 will be with 100% opacity. And we're going to apply this method for all the buttons until every single button will be with opacity of 0, of 50 and 100%. Let's preview the animation. That's nice, but I think it's too slow. So let's change the duration a little bit. On 0.3 I think it's good. Great. Now what we're going to do is to put it in loop. Let's preview. We have a nice loop of gradient animation. Now we're going to do the hovering out. we're going to start a new animation, duplicate button gradient on, change the name to button gradient off, and delete all the states that we made, except the initial state. The initial state we're going to turn off, and that's it. Now let's see it. That's nice, but I think it's a little bit grayed out. Let's choose again and set the duration to 0. Great, that's it. That's nice, but I think the pointer is missing, so we can convert it to link block, or we can choose the cursor to be a pointer. That's it for now, with a nice gradient effect on over. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.